What's going on, Saber fans? Shamim here. I've got a video review to show off to you guys today, and this time we're doing a Darth Vader. I haven't done many Darth Vader lightsabers, but I really enjoyed this install. So the customer sent me an empty Force FX lightsaber. I can't remember if it was Master Replicas or Hasbro, but it was one of the Force FX lightsabers. He sent it to me for a custom electronics install, as well as some exterior battle damage, shattered weathering, etc. And let's see, so internally we installed a Nano Biscotti V3 soundboard. We have two sound fonts, one of them is Ruiner and the other one is MPP. The MPP HD is Darth Vader sound effects from A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back. We have a 2-watt high bass speaker. We have a Luxeon Tri-Rebel deep red LED, so all three of the deep red LEDs are going for a really gorgeous red. And then the Nano Biscotti provides a really intense flickering and shimmer on clash, etc. The exterior battle damage, it's not a canonical battle damage, so we're not saying that this is like post-Death Star explosion in Episode 6 or anything like that. He just sent me a Darth Vader lightsaber and said, I want you to beat it up, add some battle damage. I added a little bit of shattering. So we vented, we got a new pommel vented for sound. We did a little bit of battle damage to the grips as well. Some of the bubbles along the bubble card have been melted off. And then I also did a high gloss clear coat over this. I really enjoy the glossy battle damage look. Instead of it being matte, I really enjoy the gloss. It sort of gives it a almost as if it's been not only just like hit and scratched, but like the heat of whatever environment or battle damage that it's been in. If it's taken some lightsaber or fire hits, you know, the heat has sort of glossed over and glazed the lightsaber and created sort of a glass-like shimmer around the hilt as it's been hit. We've got a matching weathered blade plug there. Internally in the you know, you've got even the weathering going on inside the new blade plug. Or the new blade holder, I should say. So I really like the battle damage that we did on this guy. It looks really, really cool. I think I talked about everything internally. The Ruiner sound font that I installed is one of my own, but I put a Darth Vader boot up sound just because it didn't feel right to have anything non-Darth Vader on the hilt. So we've got breathing for the MPP and then a Darth Vader quote for the Ruiner font. There's a full chassis inside. This guy is good for dueling. There's a little, there it is. There's a little 832 retention screw there, which is locking the chassis in place. The chassis is very snug all by itself, but I added this just to make extra sure that the chassis would not at all rattle around or move, slide up and down inside the hilt during dueling. So it's very easy to take that out. Yeah, so let's get her fired up. I tried something different on this Darth Vader, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. This is the activation switch right here. It's not inside the bubble card. Because last time I tried the bubble card, it was all sorts of problems, and it just wasn't working right. But this is perfect. When you're holding it like this, you know, instead of using your thumb to turn it on, you can use one of your fingers here to turn it on. So this is MPP HD. This is Darth Vader's sound effects from the films. There's the hum. It's a 2-watt high bass speaker. And the resonance in here is really nice. With a dark Sith sound font like Darth Vader, you really want to have a deep bass speaker. The red is shimmering and flickering. I like to do this on the Sith sabers, especially now that it's been battle damaged. I added a bit more flickering. Press and hold to turn off. And now we'll switch to Ruiner, which has a Darth Vader boot up sound.
the dark side?
Yes, I do. So Ruiner has some lava flow, a little bit of thunder, a little bit of electricity crackling, very deep pitched hum. And a nice shimmering flicker on clash. And off. This is the blade retention screw up here, this thumb screw. So you loosen this guy a little bit. Out slides blade plug. Set that aside. Here's a blade. It'll accept any 1-inch blade, standard 1-inch blade. This particular one, 26-inch Saberforge V4 blade. Lovely deep red. I turn off the light. If I hold it back here, it's a little bit more representative of the actual red color. Because up here it appears very kind of pinkish magenta, as you've seen in some of my other videos. But back here, what you're seeing on the walls is a lovely shade of deep red. Let's switch to MPP HD. There's the activation switch again. So it's very easy, even if you want to use your thumb for your second finger while you're holding it, to turn it on. Very simple. This is pretty much where the thumb would rest on the second finger, either up here on the bubble strip or right next to it. So it's very nice. Let me briefly show off the chassis, just so you can see how easy it is to access the SD card. So you can unscrew the pommel right off the bat. There's your 2-watt high bass speaker, and then this is the little retention screw. Loosen that a little bit. Give it a couple taps, and it'll start sliding out. There we go. So it's got a plastic tube. This is the electronic shield. There's your soundboard, or internal recharge port. So if you need to charge it, there you go. This is as much give as there is, so there's plenty of, this plastic tube can come right off. It, you know, it opens up like this. There's a little cut going down the middle so that when it tightens up again, it rolls. And it'll be as tight as it needs to be. A little bit of Velcro just to help fill out the hilt. But yeah, there's the SD card. When you're going to take out the SD card, make sure you put a little kill key or something inside here just so it cuts the power, and then you can remove the SD card. So there you go. When you're done, just slide the cover back over the chassis. You're all set, ready to go. It helps if this little lip, you see how there's the little lip there, if the plastic covering does not go over that little lip, because otherwise it becomes too tight and you might not be able to get it back out again without really, you know, using force to get it out. So slide that back in about yay far or so, you know, 1/8 of an inch or so, and then you can tighten this guy to lock it in place. That's not coming out anywhere. And then you can put the pommel back on. So, yeah. There you go. Battle damaged Darth Vader saber, Empire Strikes Back model. I'm very happy with how this turned out, and I hope you will be as well. Thank you so much for your patience. This has been a long time coming, and I hope that it will be well worth the wait. So thank you all for much. Wow, I can talk tonight. Thank you all so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.